Hey, it's Buddy Lee. Welcome to my channel. So I'm looking to take a new 6-star tech champion to rank 3 very soon, and when looking at my options, there are really 3 champions that are in the running. First, I have a duped Mysterio, who's a pretty solid champion with some good attributes in his kit, and also just got a new synergy with Penny Parker, making him a poison god. But I don't have Penny for that. Then Ultron, who got a nice buff recently and is a very good champion now, but I don't see myself using him for his immunities. He has great damage also, but he needs a synergy partner to get the most out of that. And then there's Dr. Octopus, who I'm leaning towards for the rank 3. The reason that I'm thinking Doc Ock over the other 2 options is because he has really great power control utility, especially against passive power gain, which fits a need and means that he's going to be one of the best options for several crazy power gain situations. I took him to rank 2 today and was testing him a bit to see if that's what I really want to do. First, I'm going to do the Winter Soldier fight to look at what I see as his normal damage rotation and explain that. And then look at a different endgame situation like I'm thinking of where he's going to fit a need for me. So I want to push Winter Soldier to the corner with a power lock placed on him. And then I'll start heavy spamming, which removes the power lock and does a burst of damage and reapplies the power lock. I'm going to keep doing this until I'm close to 3 bars of power, and then use the SP2, placing an extra power lock, a heal block, and also an armor buff on Doc Ock. You can either parry and heavy here for a big burst of damage, or try to make it back to SP2 again and stack even more of these effects for a bigger heavy burst of damage. That heavy went for a little over 50k damage. And I was able to follow up with 5 more heavies, totaling around 70 to 75k damage. This time I didn't get the intercept after the SP2, so I'll just land the heavy here and it still does a respectable 30k total. And a final heavy attack finishing Winter Soldier off in 93 hits as a 6-star rank 2, which isn't bad for a champ that I'm mostly planning to rank for utility. This next fight is against 100% improved power gain, all or nothing, and supercharged Havok. All this extra power gain, and all or nothing, as well as Havok needing a counter himself, doesn't leave a ton of options on the table for this particular fight. So I want to get the power lock on as soon as possible and get Havok into the corner and use the heavy spam. Now that I'm set up, Doc Ock works really well here because Havok gains power passively, which means as soon as the power lock is removed, it reapplies itself immediately before I land the next hit of the heavy. Now I go ahead and use the SP2 and land the heavy afterwards for the extra damage. Here's another way to keep even more control on the power lock. By throwing SP3 with power lock active, it applies a much longer power lock, which you can technically keep on forever by refreshing it with SP1. However, this fight is getting close to the end already. So Doc Ock controlled this challenging fight with his very strong power control ability. He's a great champion, but with my roster he isn't going to be on the team a ton. However, in situations that call for power control like this, I want to have him available. Well, that's it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.